Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel. I am doing your weekly your weekly reading for next week. So first out, we got the Coyote Spirit, and it says trust in divine detours. And this card is about that maybe sometimes, and these ones are actually both very similar, so I'm going to talk about them together because this one is round and round. So this is definitely about some sort of lesson that you were meant to learn. And I'm not giving you I was gonna say but I can't say it because I don't want to swear, but I'm not giving you any sort of BS about it, but it is just that this card is about how you need to understand that if you're going around and round in circles with the situation, say for example you continue attracting in someone who is non-committal, or someone who's not good for you, or that type of energy, right? Or you keep going for the same jobs that where you're going to have arguments with your colleagues, and it's just something along those lines. Maybe you're having money trouble and you're like, I knew I shouldn't have spent it. I know that all the time, but I keep spending my money. It's that type of energy. So there's something that just keeps happening, going on and on and on in your life, and it's because there's a lesson that needs to be learned that you haven't learned yet. So even though it may feel like you shouldn't be here, or how did you not learn the lesson before, or that type of thing, that is what the cards are basically saying, and it's very clear about that as well. So then we have a fiery climax approaches, and it says the full moon in Aries. So with the full moon in Aries, this is about your emotions running a little bit high. Let's say more on the passionate side, to put it politely. To put it impolitely, maybe aggressive. When Aries and full moon come together, this is about like it says fiery words being exchanged. So just watch what you say at this time, and hopefully it's not got to do with this, but it very well could be, and I'm feeling that it probably is. So let's see, what does the tarot have to say for Virgo for next week? Okay, let's turn this around. So what are the messages for Virgo for next week? What do we need to know? What's coming in for Virgo? Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 8 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and 3 of Swords. Bottom of the deck we have the Chariot, 6 of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so how do I get this out of my view? There we go. So what's going on here? Let's first go at the bottom of the deck. So at the bottom of the deck, these are either things that you don't see coming or things that are happening in the shadows. So we have the Chariot. There's definitely some sort of moving energy. I feel like you could be moving on from an ex. You could be moving, you're struggling to move on from an ex because you're thinking about all the good memories. You still have a lot of attraction to them as well. But at the end of the day, this is you needing to move on from them. This is a reminder that maybe the situation is not for you. So maybe you getting back with an ex, and it's not working out because there's too much passion between the two of you guys, and you guys are having these intense words and that type of thing. It's there's a lot of sexual attraction and you guys are very good like that, but it's the good times are great, right? But the bad times are extremely fiery and painful. So I do feel like this is something that you are going to move on from. Even though you think it's very difficult and that you're not going to be able to do it, you will move on and you are going to be much happier for it. there is some sort of new beginning for you, if you allow it to happen. 10 of Swords, you see. So on your mind is definitely a pain, possibly feeling like you've been betrayed in some way, but it's definitely an extremely hurtful, painful ending that you've been through or that you're busy going through. I do see that you are like very heartbroken at the moment, and you're feeling like extremely guarded, you're feeling tired, you're feeling like you've got no energy left to give to the situation, to yourself, like you don't even know. I feel like you might even be giving up on love altogether here, like that's what it feels like. And this is basically saying that you do just need to persist through, because although it's painful, you are at the 9, which is nearly at the 10. You've got the 10 here, the 10 here. So this is the ending of this. You are going to move on to better times. Here we have the 6 of Swords. So you definitely, this is exactly that situation. This is moving on to calmer times, more peaceful times. So you've come from a place, a very difficult time, probably within this, with a relationship. I don't see this, it could be, got to do with work or whatever, but I'm more feeling this is a relationship for most of you. 6 of Swords is very much like, being through very difficult times, but having to learn the lessons, right? Very synchronistic. So having to learn those lessons so that you can move on to a much calmer time in your love life or in your romance or that type of thing. 2 of Cups, so that's why I feel like it's definitely something that has to do with the romantic interest, someone that you felt like was a soulmate, and they definitely could be a soulmate. Just because they hurt you and all of that stuff doesn't mean that that's not a soulmate. Some soulmates are put in your life for specific reasons, to teach you lessons, so they could definitely be a soulmate, but you just felt so much love for this person and you just wanted a balanced energy between the two of you. You just wanted like mutual feelings between the two of you, but that seems like it didn't happen. Or like just balanced energy between the two of you. And then we have the 3 of Swords, so very painful heartbreak. So in your day-to-day life next week, we could be having some sort of like happiness. So you could be like very happy when it comes to your family, like you're feeling supported by your family at the moment, or very close friends that you see as family, that your home life is doing well. Even if there are these painful energies that's going on, you could be in a relationship that is like you feel is going well at the moment anyway. In your heart, you are feeling very happy with this person. Like I feel like you want commitment with them. You do see them as a soulmate, as a twin flame. You could possibly live together, or you want to take it to the next step with like whatever that is, whether that's moving in together, whether that is a commitment of some sort, like an engagement, even just making things official, whatever it is. Like you could see that happening as the next stage in some way, and you are wanting to get to the next milestone with this person. With your thoughts, you are thinking about having some sort of communication, and this communication is what the thing that could end up that's quite fiery, because with the 8 of Wands, it's generally just things gaining momentum, things happening very quickly. Your mind could be erasing at the moment as well with this 8 of Wands. You could be focused on some sort of like goals or desire that you want, and that's what you're wanting to communicate about. But I'm feeling that it can be probably a little bit fiery here. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. So you are going to be getting the assistance that you need next week when it comes to either a goal of yours or a desire, passion, that type of thing. And it's either a financial assistance in some way, otherwise it's some form of assistance where like maybe a friend is going to help you out in some way because of this pain that you're going through, or maybe it is that a friend is going to come and give you like their knowledge, or something's going to be balanced out here where you're going to get what you need. I do feel like that is support with where you're at the moment. So I want to see what is, let's get some clarifiers for Virgo, please. So what is the Chariot here? Death in the reverse. Okay, so this is you resisting moving on. You should be moving on. Everything is telling you to move on, but you're like, no, I don't want to move on. I'm happy here. I don't want change. I don't want this to end. But you do need to. You need to take a break from this person. You need to heal yourself and take some time apart. So what's this Ace of Wands? Yeah, Four of Wands in the reverse. So that very well could be that, like, there's a lot of passion, there's desire, there's some sort of new beginning that you're wanting, but it's not stable with this person. It's that they aren't going to make you happy in the long term. King of Pentacles, you want commitment. Doesn't look like that's the thing. I feel like you need someone new in your life. Maybe this is a new person in your life, possibly another Virgo or Taurus or Capricorn. So let's see. So what is this 10 of Cups that's happening? 2 of Cups. Okay. So there could be someone else in your life. Maybe there's 2 people. And the Star. Maybe you could feel next week that you're healing some sort of situation with an ex. But, okay, I see what's happening. The ex hasn't come back into your life yet, I don't think. Or like they've only just started coming back into your life. But I feel like it's not going to work out. Basically, Spirit is basically telling you, like, you need to learn the lesson. And it's going to keep happening over and over again until you learn the lesson. You need to heal from this. But it is a spiritual connection for sure. Okay, so what is the 10 of Swords? 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could be like related to your finances in some way. Like it could be that you're struggling financially, like a lot. Or you could be struggling with confidence and having the independence that you need to feel confident in some way. I feel like maybe you're the type of person who, and I don't usually see Virgos like this because Virgos are usually very okay being by themselves. But maybe you're the type of person who you're kind of maybe like codependent on this person because you love them so much that you just can't let go. Okay, so what is this 4 of Wands here? The Tower in the reverse. Yeah, I do feel like this is the person coming back in that you need to move on from, and you're not wanting to move on from this. You need to go towards a new person. So what's the 3 of Swords is this outcome here? The World, yeah. The cycle ending. So this is you needing to let go of that cycle and start new and fresh with someone else. The Magician, that's your energy and Aries energy. And this is about you have everything you need to manifest love into your life. But if you're constantly focused on heartbreak or how someone can hurt you, that's not going to manifest in. So I feel like you need to let go of, you need to end some sort of cycle, learn the lesson that needs to be learned, so that that Spirit is basically trying to teach you so that you can end this cycle and move on to happier times. So let's get some romance angels for you, Virgo. So what does Virgo need to know? We have, you deserve love. You are lovable. Yep, you see, that's why I feel like you can't stand on your own 2 feet. Like you've lost your confidence in some way. And you have everything that you need. Pay attention to the red flags. You see, the signs are cautioning you. There's so many signs cautioning you here. Please, Virgo, don't go for this person. I know you love them, but please. Okay, what else? Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Yeah, I don't like this person. Bottom of the deck, we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I just feel like this person is not the right person for you. They're here, they're a soulmate for sure, but they're here to teach you a lesson. They're not here for the long term. And if you keep resisting learning this lesson, you keep resisting the end of this connection, you keep resisting change, then it's just going to keep going round and round and round, and you're just going to be unhappy the rest of your life with this person instead of being extremely happy with someone who would treat you so much better, who would give you the 4 of Wands in the upright. And who there still will be attraction with. Just because there's stability doesn't mean that there's no attraction. So what would the person say to them? I feel you leaving me behind. Good. Leave them behind. What else? I wish I could share my good news with you. And last, it was my fault, but I blamed you, and that's right next to deception. Okay, so I want to also get, I should have got this before, but let's see. Let's find out what do we need to know for Virgo for their love life when it comes to their love life in general. Yeah, second chance, reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. I feel like they're trying to come back and you're wanting to let them in. You also want the second chance. You have such an open heart. So you're going to be receptive to this, but it's going to make you vulnerable. Maybe you just need to go through this and learn the lesson yourself. Okay, what else? Okay, well, we have cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced and distorted. And then we have divine feminine, yin, feminine energy. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have elusive, dishonesty, deception, and trickery. Look. So I feel like your judgment is clouded. You are feeling like they're the love of your life, your soulmate, that they're your life partner coming in here. I feel like this person is not that person. They're here, they're a karmic. And you're mistaking them for either your divine feminine or for like your divine partner in some way. I feel like you need to pull back. You need to heal the situation yourself, and then you need to get into this place of being receptive, not only to this person, but being receptive to love in general and what's good for you. Being open to what could come in instead of what's here. Okay, so I hope that resonated, Virgo, even though it's not a great reading, but I feel like I did need to tell you what the cards are saying, because there's definitely something that a message that you needed to hear here. So, but if you did resonate, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you guys again next week. Take care.